Soul loss and soul disconnection is very prevalent today, and they are rapidly growing in their proportions, depth, and magnitude. I'm Franchelle of Ofsoské-Wyber, and the subject of soul is at the heart of my work. Soul loss, soul fragmentation, and soul disconnection are occurring on a mass scale due to various factors. Some of these factors include experiencing trauma personally and collectively, and increasing uncertainty, relationship difficulties, loss of loved ones, loss of physical, emotional, mental security, spiritual disconnection. Other factors include fear about the future, existential anxiety, addiction to technology and other mind-numbing and mind-altering influences, and many other negative and challenging factors that people can be affected by today, not to mention making disempowering personal choices and personal decisions that go against one's own soul needs, inner knowing and inner guidance. To recognize when we or someone else has experienced soul loss, soul fragmentation, or soul disconnection, here are some of the key indicators we can look out for. 1, there's a sense of void or inner emptiness, and a person may say things like, I feel empty inside. I don't know what I'm here for. I don't know who I am anymore. 2, there's an unconscious pattern of trying to fill in the void, which can express as overeating, overspending, overworking, and overdoing to avoid or suppress feeling the pain that exists inside, or needing other people's attention or approval to feel comfortable, reassured, or validated, or numbing the pain with chocolates, sweets, alcohol, and other substances that produce a temporary and diverting relief from the emotional pain and suffering that soul is experiencing. Or sexual addictions and chasing sexual or highly emotional pleasures and instant gratification type scenarios as a means of trying to satisfy emotional needs. Or 3, there's a sense of indescribable inner loss, and a person may use these words such as, when this happened, I felt like I'd lost my confidence or my willpower or my creativity, or ever since I went through this situation, I've lost my motivation or lost my joy or lost my trust or lost my direction. Or they might say things like, I just don't seem to have enough enthusiasm anymore or strength anymore, or there's no abundance in my life. Regardless of what words are being used, at some level of the being, there's a sense of loss of power, and a person will experience a degree of powerlessness or disempowerment in specific types of situations or scenarios. If left unaddressed, these types of scenarios repeat themselves over and over again, entrenching the pain deeper and deeper into the soul, to the point where the person will subjectively and reactively construct their life to avoid feeling the pain. And as a result of that, the person's life becomes smaller and smaller as they avoid more and more situations that they feel unconsciously potentially generates feelings of pain. Eventually, the soul becomes so constricted that it's unable to grow and to break out of the prison it's created for itself. This can be seen in people who have closed off from life. I'm sure you've seen them, lost their inner spark. There's a feeling resigned or a dull look in the eyes. Acting in the sacred role of the soul intercessor, a skilled soul healer can guide the soul through the inner worlds and the fabric of space-time to retrieve, reclaim, restore, and reintegrate its power. As a result of the soul healing work, the person can experience regeneration at all levels of their being and their life. They can experience miraculous transformations that have no limit and so have infinite possibilities. As a result of the soul retrieving its lost power, a person can reclaim their confidence, motivation, inner strength, clarity, decisiveness, direction, creativity, self-worth, spontaneity, or joy, or freedom, or hope. Only by healing the soul can we help the person experience true deep healing and be able to tap into and express their full potential. Soul retrieval and soul healing is a very sacred process, skill, and art that I teach at the Hypnotic Protocol Esoteric Hypnotherapy Training, the world's first esoteric, spiritual, and shamanic healing hypnotherapy, training you in the art of the soul intercessor. The Hypnotic Protocol Esoteric Hypnotherapy Training is right for you. If at some level of your being you know there's more to healing than what you have currently experienced or are able to offer your clients, or you feel there is something missing and you want to work at a deeper, more profound level with your clients, or you may feel called to walk the path of the healer in response to a sense or a feeling, perhaps not really knowing why, but at an unconscious level, responding to a deep prompting or calling within your being, that it's time to use your gifts to be of service to others and make a difference in the world. Or you may feel drawn to help because you see the pain and suffering of other souls, and your high levels of sensitivity to the pain and suffering you see in the world is driving you to find ways, means, and tools to be able to help others. Or you may have always had a feeling as if you don't belong, or a sense of not fitting in, and you're often more comfortable with the metaphysical, spiritual realm than the physical dimension, and you want to be able to successfully work and be effective in both worlds, the physical and metaphysical. You may have been through many trials and tribulations, your own rites of passage and dark nights of the soul, and you now seek to draw deeply upon your wisdom and inner resources to assist others on their journey to wholeness and well-being of soul. Rather than be broken by life's experiences, you seek to rise above them and help others do the same. You may be drawn to walk an ancient ancestral path to reclaim your ancestral healing gifts. You may have incarnated into a physical lineage of healers, ensuring the lineage is unbroken and can be perpetuated. And you seek to draw upon the ancient wisdom and ancient secrets of healing to help people in the 21st century who find their way to you. You may feel that your feet are magnetically aligned with the path of the healer, priest, priestess, and you seek to enter into the mysteries of this healing path and move progressively deeper into the mysteries of healing and the mysteries of the universe, aspiring to the highest echelons, the heights of excellence in the healing arts. If the sacred path of service to other souls is calling you, then I look forward to seeing you at my training on the 25th of September and sharing with you the techniques, tools, and tips to enable you to become a specialist soul healer and help your clients change their lives in deep, profound, and previously unimaginable ways. Join the 10-week live online Hypnotique Protocol, Esoteric Hypnotherapy Certificate Training with me on Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there.